think that's the family park, family fun park. These woods have been absolutely smashed. Jesus. Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's the middle of December, we've got unusually slightly warmer air this weekend and it is nice and calm. We've had the 2 storms that went by recently and there's not been much flying opportunities, so I'm delighted to get back up. So we'll go up and have a play around and see how we get on. Golf Tango Mike taking off 29, departing to the south. Well, this is absolutely gorgeous. It's not terribly sunny at all, there's a good cover of cloud. The wind is pretty mild, it's about 7 knots, almost directly from the south. So let's go and have a wee explore of the area. See if there's any obvious damage from that big storm. I believe most of the worst of the damage was way up in the far northeast of Scotland. And there's an estate up there I saw in the news had lost in excess of 100,000 trees. And the aerial pictures looked devastating. It was just huge swathes of trees flattened. So we certainly didn't have any significant damage where I live, which is pretty positive. Maybe lucky, there were a few trees down, it did block the roads, but not for too long. So on the whole I think we got off lightly. There's some minor damage to the hangars at the airfield that was sorted the next day. Everything was kept safe, so on the whole I think we got away lightly. I've got friends up in the north of Scotland who were without power for 5 or 6 days who clearly wouldn't feel the same. But it seems to be part of modern life at the moment, unfortunately, is just more and more extreme weather. And you know, we just have to find ways to live with it, unfortunately. Oh, tell you what, it's mildish today. It's kind of like 7 or 8 degrees centigrade, and I've got my Gerbing gloves on and they're up to their maximum, and my hands are toasty warm. It's impressive. Last time I flew, it was a much colder day. It was only maybe 3 or 4 degrees, and that made a big difference because my hands were, well, they weren't cold, that's the beauty of the gloves, but they weren't toasty warm either. Might actually just put these down a notch. But this is really calm flying. It's like not having to do anything. It's a slight turn to the right because the wind's coming from the left, but just a doddle. So far, looking around, I can see lots of woods, but none with any significant damage, which is really positive. I think we maybe got away quite lightly down here. Okay, I'm saying down here, north of Scotland got it bad. Any of my views south of the English border, well, we got away with it up here, but hey. So who'd have thought the middle of December we would get such nice conditions as this? The light's maybe not the best for the video because it is pretty flat with the big covering of cloud above, but on the whole it's incredibly calm. It's a nice little crosswind for the takeoff and landing. It's 7 knots, but well within the capabilities of these wee planes, so it's perfectly safe. Somewhere down there underneath all those fields is the original Drem airfield, and it's so difficult to know where it actually was. There's some old low squat buildings down there that suggest they might have been part of it. Tell by the sea state. I mean, you cannot tell where the sea stops and the sky starts. So I'm glad I'm not flying anywhere out there. Maybe a fair amount of damage down on that point there. Looks like the wind, it was a northerly wind, so it's been hitting them. It's not quite a few over there. Whatever this wood is, it's just been decimated. I think that's the family park, family fun park. These woods have been absolutely smashed. Jesus. That is, what a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. That north wind has just come. We're flying towards the south, so the wind was in the same direction we were going, and it has just flattened those trees. Jesus. We obviously got off lightly where I stay. Quick curl over Dunbar and then we'll make our way back. Looks like the woods in Dunbar actually survived, not too bad. What a treat to be back up here. I've missed this. I think, I'll check my book, I think it's either 3 weeks or 4 weeks since I was here flying. And man, I've missed it. So good to be back up. The distance I can see some rain, well, precipitation. Precipitation from the clouds there, and it looks a lot darker over Edinburgh. So once again, the East Fortune microclimate wins out. If we were based at an airfield over in that doom and gloom, we wouldn't be flying. Out here, we've got, I don't know, because we were up at 2,500, 3,000 feet, still nowhere near the cloud base, so really difficult to know. East Fortune traffic, Golf Charlie Echo Tango Mike, 4 miles to the east, 2,100 feet inbound. The light over there is stunning. See the rays coming through the clouds. Golf Tango Mike overhead, descending dead side 29. Golf Tango Mike leaving circuit, rejoin for 11. Golf Tango Mike overhead, descending dead side 11. Golf Tango Mike going around. So I really hope you enjoyed that. I had a fantastic flight. It is sad to see the damage that's been caused by the storm. Hopefully things will recover in time. Hopefully we'll get some more nice flying weather before the year is out, but we'll see. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like me to cover. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.